Have you ever wondered why some older folks, maybe even after hitting 70, seem to become more selective about who they spend their time with? It's not about being antisocial or grumpy. It's actually a profound shift in perspective, a life lesson that many of us could learn from, no matter our age. Today, we're diving deep into the wisdom of our elders to understand why, as we age, avoiding certain people isn't just a preference, it's a strategy for a happier, healthier life. Let's start with a simple truth: our energy is finite. When you're young, you feel like you have an endless supply. You can stay out late, juggle a dozen friendships, and bounce back from a dramatic argument in no time. But as the years go by, you start to realize that your emotional and mental energy is a precious resource. Think of it like a battery. Every interaction either charges it or drains it. After 70, many people become acutely aware of what drains their battery. They've had decades to see which types of interactions leave them feeling exhausted, anxious, or just plain down. So, who are these energy vampires that older people often start to sidestep? First on the list are the chronic complainers. You know the type. Every conversation is a laundry list of what's wrong with the world, their health, their family, the weather, you name it. Spending time with them is like walking under a constant rain cloud. It's draining. Older, wiser individuals realize that life is too short to be dragged down by relentless negativity. They've learned that while it's important to support friends through tough times, there is a big difference between offering a listening ear and becoming a permanent dumping ground for someone else's misery. They choose to seek out optimists, people who find joy in the small things, because that positive energy is contagious and life-affirming. Next up are the drama magnets. These are the people who seem to thrive on conflict and chaos. There's always a crisis, a feud, or a major misunderstanding brewing in their lives. Engaging with them is like being a character in a never-ending soap opera. It's exhausting. As we get older, the desire for peace and tranquility grows stronger. The wisdom of age teaches you that most drama is self-created and entirely avoidable. Seniors who prioritize their well-being have no time for he said, she said nonsense. They've learned to step away from the stage and let the drama play out without them. They'd rather spend their afternoon enjoying a quiet cup of tea or a walk in the park than refereeing another pointless dispute. Another group that often gets filtered out are the one-sided takers. These are the friends or family members who only show up when they need something: a loan, a favor, an emotional crutch. The relationship is entirely transactional, and the flow is always in one direction. For years, you might put up with it, telling yourself you're just being a good, generous person. But with age comes the clarity that true relationships are built on reciprocity. They are a two-way street. Wiser folks understand that their time, resources, and emotional support are valuable. They choose to invest in people who give as well as take, who show up not just in times of need, but also to celebrate, to share, and to simply be present. They're not being selfish, they're practicing self-respect. Then there are the people who are stuck in the past. These are the individuals who constantly rehash old glories or old grievances. Every conversation circles back to the good old days or a grudge they've been nursing for 20 years. While reminiscing can be wonderful, being trapped in the past prevents you from living in the present. Older adults who are aging gracefully are often very forward-looking. They're interested in learning new things, having new experiences, and making the most of the time they have now. They intentionally limit contact with those who want to live in a time machine, because they know that true vitality comes from embracing the here and now. They understand that every moment spent dwelling on what has gone is a moment lost from the life that is happening right in front of them. This brings us to a crucial point: it's about quality, not quantity. When we're young, we often measure our social success by the number of friends we have. We collect contacts, fill our social media feeds, and pride ourselves on having a large circle. But as we age, this metric changes completely. A 75-year-old doesn't care if they have 500 friends online. They care about the 2 or 3 people they can call at 3 a.m., the ones who truly know them, accept them, and bring them joy. This shift is a powerful act of self-care, It's about curating a social circle that nourishes the soul. The goal is no longer to be popular, but to be genuinely connected. It's about creating a small, tight-knit tribe that provides love, support, and laughter. So, how does this deliberate social pruning contribute to healthy aging? The benefits are immense. First, it dramatically reduces stress. Constantly dealing with negativity, drama, and emotional demands raises your cortisol levels and takes a physical toll on your body. By avoiding these stressors, you protect your physical and mental health. This means better sleep, lower blood pressure, and a stronger immune system. Less stress also means more mental clarity and a greater capacity for joy and contentment. Second, it frees up an incredible amount of time and energy for things that truly matter. When you're not spending hours placating a complainer or mediating a fight, you have time for your hobbies, for learning, for volunteering, or for simply resting and recharging. You can finally take that painting class, join that walking group, or spend more quality time with your grandchildren. This engagement in meaningful activities is a cornerstone of successful aging. It keeps the mind sharp and the spirit young. And finally, surrounding yourself with positive, supportive people creates a virtuous cycle. When you feel loved, respected, and energized by your relationships, you become a more positive and loving person yourself. You have more to give back. Your own well-being radiates outward, positively affecting the people you do choose to spend time with. This creates a powerful support network that is essential for navigating the challenges that can come with later life. This wisdom isn't just for people over 70. It is a lesson for all of us, at any age. Take a moment to think about your own social circle. Who leaves you feeling energized and happy? And who leaves you feeling drained and depleted? You don't have to wait until you raise 70 to start curating a life filled with more peace and joy. You can start today. It doesn't mean cutting people off harshly. It can be a gradual process of setting boundaries, of politely declining invitations, of investing more time in the relationships that lift you up and less in those that drag you down. It's about recognizing your own worth and the value of your time and energy. It's one of the most profound acts of self-love you can practice. The wisdom of our elders teaches us that a happy life isn't about having more, it's about needing less drama, less negativity, and less emotional baggage. It's about choosing peace. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this gave you some valuable food for thought. What are your experiences with this? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more insights on living a happier, healthier life. See you in the next one.